Hi, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome to my colorful corner of the internet. Today I am doing a landscape, like an abstract landscape inspired by the Red Rocks in Utah. So we are starting things out with a little underpainting. I'm just roughly sketching out where I want all the different elements to be. For this painting, my inspiration is for not this to be like a traditional landscape. I want it to feel more like an imperfect memory and have all of the different elements blur and run together. So I'm starting out by just marking out roughly where my mountains are going to be in their shapes. And then after I put the colors on, we're going to be using fluid acrylic and a lot of water to kind of blur everything together. It's really designed to be viewed from a distance. I feel like the further away you look at this, the more beautiful the painting is. I am currently in my experimental phase right now. I just finished off a big home renovation last year, and I'm kind of getting back into creating and daily painting, and I'm feeling pulled into a different direction right now with my art. I'm very well known for my fluid acrylic, like abstract pours, Dutch pours, things like that. And I'm wanting to do something a little different lately, and I'm still in the process of figuring out exactly what that is. And I'm having a lot of fun in my studio making ugly art and experimenting, just overall playing around with paint some more. I think that is the most important part of the creative process, and it's definitely a little nerve-wracking doing that here, like in front of people. But I think that it's important to show that, because that's a big part of the creative process and making our art come to be. You have to make a lot of bad paintings before you make that masterpiece. And so that's where I'm at right now. We're just experimenting. We're having a good time. So with this piece, I am at this point in time, I really don't know entirely where it's going. I know I want some sort of field in front of this mountain, maybe flowers, maybe trees. I want it to be very obscure and open to interpretation. So I'm just going to let you enjoy watching me layer up the paint, and I'll jump in if I have a little comment that I want to add as we go. All right, so here is day 1. My underpainting layer is pretty much done. I'm going to come back tomorrow and add in all of the warm color. I'll see you then. Okay, it's actually day 3. I apologize. I will get better at this YouTube thing and remembering to film when I'm working as I go. What you've missed, I did some finger painting on the sky. I added a whole bunch of texture. I also added in all of the warm tones to the mountains. And then right here on my 3rd day, I decided that I wanted a better transition between the mountains and like this field that's in front. I decided that some more contrast would also be appropriate, so I'm layering on some greens and some blacks, and I'm going to very heavily dilute this with water. So it's going to erase most of the paint that I've put on there, but you'll just be able to see a little bit of the dark color and then the colors that are layered underneath shining through. It's going to make it a lot more moody and give the painting a lot of dimension. So right here, I decided I would take some of that dark blackish brown and mix it up in through the mountains, add some more low lights and contrast there. I'm also going to touch all of this up once it's dry and make sure that it's cohesive, that I've got enough shading where I want it on the mountains. But all in all, it's shaping up. I like the transition between the 2 sections a lot better. Overall, I'm really enjoying painting this. It's incredibly different from my usual style. Here it is all dry. I think it turned out really nice. It's kind of refreshing, and we'll see what kind of work I come up with next. Let me know what you think.